So if everybody is ready, we're going to start taking some comments and some views. Do we have anybody on our TikTok? And I'm also going to see if YouTube has it as well. So bear with me. Do we have anybody on that's looking to get an activation or a twin flame card pull? Okay, it looks like I'm live in both YouTube and on TikTok. And I'm just going to put some stuff into the chat window. Okay, so I put some messages into my YouTube followers. I'm going to put some messages into the TikTok box, so just bear with me as I get everything set up. Hello everybody, I am doing some live card pulls and I'm also doing some activations by request. There's no charge for this. Just put the comments into the field and let me know if there's something that you would like, whether that be a light language activation or a message from your twin who you're in separation with. There is no fee for this, and if you would like, I will pull some cards for you. So I'm just going to be sitting on here. This is going to be completely request only. I'm not going to do I don't believe I'm going to do a collective. Perhaps if I get some people on for the collective, I will do that as well. Okay, so how are we doing, everybody? We're going to pull just a couple cards here just to get people going. You'd like a message from your twin flame, Julia? Okay, do you want to put your twins' either name or their initials? It's up to you, whichever you would like. And welcome to my channel. Please follow so you get some more updates. And let's see what deck we're going to use for that. I think I'm going to use this deck. So, bear with me. Okay, Julia, what messages does she have from her twin? I got one card ready. I'm going to pull you a couple cards since... Okay, what's the message? Ooh, there we go. Now that I got his name, we got a few more, and one fell on the floor. So, you know, the first one you got was, I want to take a risk. Will you? But I'm afraid. All right. So here's the first card. Okay. And then we had one that fell on the floor, which is an immediate one. We'll look at that one last. Then, I still want you. I'm fighting my feelings. And then we have, I'd like to see you, but I'm dealing with a lot of old karma, right? He seems to be in his head a little bit, trying to deal with it. And let's see what the immediate one is. He's hiding the way he feels. Let me see if I can pull it to. I'm hiding the way I feel. Let me know if that resonates, Julia. These are basically, they should be somewhere close to that. If it resonates, if you type it in on the comments. And since you're the only person on, I'm going to see what other energies that you have as well. You know, as we get more people, then we will get another one. So here's your last card, Julia. What's going on between Julia and JB? Let's see what we have. Okay. Wow. So this is the energy, Julia. We got a little reconciliation possibly happening. Some chemistry. It seems like there's some family issues. Again, this is your current energy for the weekend. This one you always got to be careful with. It just might mean a text or a message. So with that, I thank you for joining. And I think the next person on the list here is Fatima. Fatima is here for a light language activation. And Fatima, if you could type in what activation you would like, or just whatever your guides would prefer. And then Sifri, I'll get you right after her. Okay? And if I've mispronounced your name, please apologize for that. I'm not the greatest on pronouncing. All right, so Fatima, can you put in your activation you'd like? Give you a few seconds here while it does. And while we're waiting on Fatima to give me the activation, Sifri, I will pull a card for you. Do you have your initials? Okay, and then we have a sacral chakra related for Fatima. So, Sifri, if you could put in your significant other's either initials or name, and I will pull some cards. And Fatima, here we go. Here, and for people who aren't familiar with what light language is, it's a vocal activation, and the vocal activation we're going to do today, it's an energy healing. And don't try to understand what I'm saying, because you won't. You'll feel it. You just listen to it with your heart, not your head. It only applies to anybody who accepts it. And if you're not ready for that healing, your higher self and your spiritual team will just kind of bypass it. And we always set the intention for the highest and best good for everybody, causing no harm. All right, so Fatima, here we go, and then Sifri will get you going. So Fatima, sit back, relax, take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to do a sacral chakra clearing for anybody who is on here that accepts and would like it. And this will be timeless, so even if you're here on the replay, it'll be just fine. There you go, Fatima. Let me know how that feels. I'm just going to be doing mini activations today, not like the full ones on my site. I do have, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, an amazing one that's crazy deep for this new astrological event that's coming in on Monday, which is a full blood moon. I believe it's called the worm moon. And on top of it, we have the devil comet. We're in the middle of Purim, and it's an eclipse. So crazy energies. So with that, Sifri, let's see what we got coming in from David. Okay, Sifri and David, what messages? Twin flames and separation. There we go. Oh, hey, if this is not confirmation, I don't know what is. Hopefully that really hits home. Twin flame, right? So I was pretending to be somebody else. You deserve better than me. and I gave into temptation, right? So it seems like David is sitting somewhere where most of the divine masculines are right now, which is in their head. He's not feeling that he is, shall we say, at your level, and that brings him into temptation, and the temptation is to run away because he just can't understand that. I'm going to give you one more card pull. Let's see where we want to pull it from. I'm going to do a twin flame check-in. Let's see where we are with this. So let's see what we have with David. Okay. Okay, we got 3. So we have memory of your love, warms my soul. I feel you on the inside. So that connection is there, you know. We are moving slowly forward, right? So it's one of those, you know, divine timing pieces. But it seems like it's boiling up. I think that's going to happen to a lot of us this next month or two. I can't hold it in anymore. I need to tell you how you feel. So perhaps there might be a conversation coming in that's don't hold it to a time, because once we hold it to a time, we get expectations, and when we get expectations, we just get disappointments. And so hopefully that resonates with you, Sifri. And if there's nobody else that wants a card pull at this time, I'm going to pull you a relationship pull as well, Sifri. So let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Pop right up. Okay, so yeah, there's probably going to be a message coming in. But again, don't hold on to time. Time is just one of those things that's brought in to frustrate us. Hopefully this will get you sorted. I hope this makes sense for you. And let's see. Well, it looks like we're not waiting for anybody else. So I'm going to see if I can get you some more information on this. Let's see. Just going to go for this one here. Let's see what pops up on this set of cards as well, Sifri. And hopefully everybody likes and follows my channel. Okay, Sifri and David. Okay, looks like we got 2 more. So he's attracted, but he's afraid to contact you. I'm sure there's something that probably is still in the energies. Try to put out some forgiveness and try to put out an energy of acceptance, and maybe that'll help with the communication as it tries to come in. Because right now, like I said, he's sitting in his head. So with that, do we have anybody else? Kamal. Good morning, Kamal. How are you doing today? And let's get you a card. All right, what's your significant other? Just give me you don't need to give me the name. You can just give me the initials, and that'd be fine. Okay. Let's see, what messages do we have? Actually, I want to use this card. These are calling me here. What messages do I have for Kamal? Oh, look, it's 12:12. So, Kamal, you're getting a good one here. Messages for Kamal. Oh. All right, Kamal. You getting the silent treatment? Let's see if you can see that. Being faced with constant reminders of you, although he's not telling you that. And you're also the first person to make me feel that way. Let's see what other messages we have for you. Now, Kamal, I'm going to pull you one that's going to say where you are in this place here, too. So where's Kamal with M? What's her feelings right now? Just want to see if I get the right connection. There we go. All right. I wasn't looking for anything like this, but I surrendered to it rather than run. I wanted to run, but I didn't. Kamal, is this kind of where you're at this point? And Sifri, I'm not sure if it tells me or not, but I will check it out a little bit later, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, and Kamal, I'm going to pull one more for you, which is the Twin Flames. So let's see what we got for Kamal and M. All right, popped right out. Soon our souls will sing, right? And I'm seeing this for a lot of the card pulls today. It seems like this new energy is one of union codes, but the key with all union codes is mostly forgiveness and acceptance, and of course accepting yourself, because if you don't accept yourself, if you don't love yourself, and you don't allow, the connection gets stunted, and it's a part of the universe I'm not a big fan of. He gives you what you don't want because you're focused on what you don't want so much, because it's not there, that it's hard to get what you want, and we just keep on moving forward with that. So if you want, I can do a little bit of a healing for some twins while we're waiting for the next person to jump online. So if you guys want to set the intention for whatever it is that you guys need to heal at this present moment in your twin flame journey, I'll do a little mini activation, and then we'll see if we can get anybody else that wants to get some cards or other things. So let's start with a mini activation for twins. We set the intention to bring to our conscious attention what it is that is preventing us from moving into that union timeline, and then allowing for whatever it is, using the energies that are available to us in this great cosmic cataclysm that we have coming through. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and let's try to take those energies and help push away any of the density that's keeping you from that union timeline. So with that, Shahapa uju no 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 pa wo shishahapa uju no 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 pa ho shinenene di pa wo shahapa uju no 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 pa ho shahapa wo shishishi pa wo shu no 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 pa ho shishishi pa wo shahapa wo nehi pa wo shishishi pa wo shishishi pa 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 wo nehi pa uju no 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 pa ho shisha sha ho shishishi pa wo nehi pa uhu shishi pa 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 uhu shishi pa wo pa hu shishi pa 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 nehi pa uju no 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 pa hu shisha sha wo pa hu shishi pa 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 na hu shu pa hu shishi pa wo. All right, so it seems like the dragons are coming in huge today, and my other activation. So if anybody's not familiar with my channel on YouTube, it's mainly light language activations and clearings. I don't charge anything to be a member of the channel. You can just come on, pick out the healing that you want, or get the healing that's coming through at this present moment in time. I do some personal light languages and also personal card message pulls at a very reasonable price. What you want to do is just send me a email at silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. That's the email address, and I'll let you know all the details of the different things that I can or can't do. It looks like we have another person just joining. Anybody else for a card pull or for a light language activation? There's no fee for it today. It's just first come, first serve. Put your name into the chat window if there's something that you would like. And while I'm waiting for the next person to jump online, okay, so we have G. What can I get for you. Would you like an activation? Would you like a card pull? If it's a card pull for your twin or significant other in separation, just give me the initial or the name, whichever you're comfortable with, and then I'll pull you a card. Or if there's an activation, just tell me what kind of activation you would like. Card pull, okay. And let's see what we have. Just give me the initial, or like I say, the shake off some energy here, and give me the initials of your significant other. And let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have for you, G. What messages do we have from G's significant other for this weekend? What do we have? Mental spirits and guides, connect. Okay, got a stack load came out for you. And let's go for what we got. Okay, we got this is the real thing. I know it. I want to take a risk with you, but I'm afraid. Will you? I thought I could walk away and forget all about you in this, like I've walked away from so many others. I don't feel this way with anyone else. Are you going to reject me? Are you mad? I didn't think you wanted to. I didn't think I could be what you needed or wanted me to be, and you made me feel something. This is confusing. G, do those make sense to you? Do they resonate? I'm going to pull a relationship card for you as well. Let's see where the energies are. Okay. Where is the energies between G and her soul friend? All right. We've got two. Okay, it's a retreat, and it's worth waiting for. So basically, seems like this person is kind of in a retreat, but they're saying if if it's something that you want, put the time and the effort, have the patience, and perhaps this can go another way. Let me see if I can get any more information around it. I'm not able to give initials. I don't get those types of things. And here's your guidance. Release your ex. Okay. See if you can see that card. And once you release the old energies of who you were with, these energies are going to probably come on in. So hopefully that resonates with you. Hi, Moni. Would you like a card pull or an activation? Anybody else? Card pull or activation? So while I'm waiting for Moni, what would you prefer, an activation or a card pull? And if you wouldn't mind giving me the initials. Okay, I'm going to connect to Moni. And let's see what we get. Moni and her significant other. Okay. And her significant other is ES, Moni and ES. All right. doesn't want to talk that much, dives in and out of relationships, and this is the end. And let's see what this end is, because that doesn't mean it's a relationship end. It might mean that the diving in and out of relationships are ending. We need some more information around that. So can we get a couple more messages, Spirit, on ES? And this is the end message. A lot of people get really freaked out when they see that, but it's not usually what you think it is. Okay. Message pulls. All right. Come on, ES. What is this? This is the end. There we go. Okay, so first one that fell out is emotionally unavailable. And one fell to the floor, which generally means it's immediate. You inspire me in so many ways. And I'm going to pull one more card because I don't feel that this message is fully complete yet. Yes. Moni. All right, here we go. It says, I realize I was selfish. I feel ashamed of that. And I really want to see you again, hold you again, and feel you again. So I think maybe what's ending is potentially the confusion of the player ways. I'm going to pull a relationship card for that as well. And see ES and Moni. And let's see what we got. ES, Moni. Okay. So I've got it's safe for you to love, and the situation involves a wedding, right? So I think as those player ways start to end, the confusion starts to end, then there's a potential for you guys to get to this stage. I don't feel it's quite there yet, but I think there's some healing that needs to be done, and you have to release some blocks around your heart, because I think this is the big one right here. It's safe for you to love. All right, and I'm going to pull, Moni, a card for you as to where are you in this place, because sometimes that's going to help you see who it is. Okay, where's Moni with ES? What's the energies? And right away, you don't feel he cares. Does this resonate? If you wouldn't mind putting into the chat box if this resonates, yes. And Kamal, the soul will sing. What does that mean? It means that, there is going to be some happiness coming out from that relationship, but it may take time. Okay. So do we have anybody else as I clean up the cards a little bit, clear some energy? Is there anybody else that would like a card pull, an activation, anything on the list that I can help with? I'm glad that resonates with you, Moni. If you wouldn't mind, like and subscribe my channel. I have one on YouTube as well as one on TikTok. Okay, and Fatima would like a card pull. Okay, Fatima, let's get a card pull for you. And I think we're going to do a kind of collective healing as well. And Moni, stay on for the collective healing, because I think that's going to help with you on your situation. We're going to try to use a lot of these energies that we have available for us. So, all right, Fatima, let's see what we have for messages from Fatima. And okay, so Fatima, the first ones I get is, and I'm pretty sure you know this already, you're pretty intuitive to start with, and it says, I check on you from afar. So I'm pretty sure you know that. I'm pretty sure you're feeling it every time he does, because I know you well. Secrets and deception, things aren't what they appear. I think I'm going to pull this card for you. Let's see what else we have for you, Fatima. All right. So we have, I wish I had treated you better, and I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's something that he's trying to share, whether that's he's healing or he's realized the connection, but he's not ready to open up yet. And I'm going to do a quick check-in with a different set of cards here for you. So let's see what check-in we have. Where is he at this point in time? Got a few here. It's too many. I won't take that many. That's a pile. It's got to be a little bit more concise. All right. There we go. Okay. So first message we got was, I wish you could decide what you really want, right? And that's kind of where he's at right now, trying to get clarity. Can't decide. I don't know what to do with my feelings, so I stuff them down, right? And I think that's why he is sitting there with that secrets and deception, because he's not really ready to kind of pull it apart. And let's get you a relationship card as well. Let's see what the energies are for Fatima on where the current energies sit with her. And there we go. All right, so it's telling you to release your ex, Fatima. One of you two has got to release it, or both. That's the energies. Once you release it, the rest of the stuff is going to start to follow. So hopefully that makes sense. And while we have a whole bunch of people on waiting for anybody else that would like a card, just put it into the comments, either on YouTube or TikTok. Hi, Danielle. Would you like a card? If you would, just put in the initials of your significant other. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick activation for healing using the available energies. No, there's no charge for this. This is all, free. It's fun for me, so I like to do this. I do have some paid services. They're on my, you'll see them on my YouTube channel, where I do personal light language, and I'll do a larger message pull. But for the most part, just put your name in there and enjoy. I'm going to do a quick healing for everybody. So again, anybody who would like to set their intentions to use the available energies right now for the highest and best good of all, for themselves, to get themselves onto the highest timeline. I'm going to be using light language. If you're not familiar with light language, it's a energetic quantum healing that comes directly from my higher self, directly in, and it's going to help clear whatever you need. Each person will experience it differently. Some people will find tingles, some people will cough, sneeze, burp, put out a little gas, some will cry. That's all normal. Some people won't react at all, and that's also normal, but you will still get the benefit of the healing. You'll only receive what you are meant to receive, and nothing that you're not ready to receive. And if you're watching from the replay, you also can receive it, provided you set your intention to do this, because like anything, time doesn't really exist in the quantum plane, so it's all energetically connected. So with that, let's start with setting the intention. Bring in your guides, your spirit team, and let's set the intention to help us in our journey, our twin flame journey, whatever we need to heal, because the only thing we can do is clear ourselves. We can't clear our twin, so we do what we do, and as we do what we do, they do what they do. Twins are energetic. They're not gender-based, so divine feminine, divine masculine is an energy. It's not a gender. And with that, on my babble, let's get to the meat of the potatoes, the healing and activation. Whatever helps us the most, using all all the available energies that are out for this weekend and Monday to clear out what needs to be cleared, heal what needs to be healed, bring up what needs to be brought up, and move us into our highest timeline for union. Shapa u wo shi 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 pa 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 wo pa u ju nu 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 pa u wo shi sha pa u wo pa u shi 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 pa u wo pa u ji shi shi pa 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 wo shen ne ne di po pa u shi 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 pa 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 wo wo shi sha pa pa u ju wo sha pa u wo shi shu wo pa u ji shi shi pa 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 wo 12:34. It's a great time. Bo ho shi 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 pa 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 wo ho shu nu 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 pa pa wo shi 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 pa 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 wo shu wo pa wo ho pa wo shi sha wo pa wo shi 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 pa 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 wo ne he pa wo ju wo pa ho sha pa wo shi 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 pa wo shu pa wo pa ho sha shi sha pa wo ji ne 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 di pa wo shi sha pa 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 wo sha pa wo ji shi shi pa 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 wo shi 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 pa 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 wo sha pa wo shu pa ho shi 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 pa wo ne he pa wo ji shi pu shi sha wo sha pa wo ji shi shi pa 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 wo ju wo pa ho sha wo pa wo ji shi shi pa wo sha pa wo ji shi shi pa wo sha pa wo ju wo pa ho sha pa wo pa wo sha pa wo ji shi shi pa 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 wo. All right, so hopefully you guys felt some of that. If you did, put some comments into the comment box. That's going to keep continuing on for the day. So, just kind of drink a lot of water because there was a lot of energy coming in. Like I said, it's a big dragon energy, I think, weekend. There's a lot of stuff coming on, and you may, find some intense dreams or other things. For those who don't follow my channel, I please ask that you do follow the channel, either here or TikTok or both. I'm going to be doing a lot of light language clearings live on TikTok, trying to just build up this channel as I have on the YouTube. I'm going to try to multicast this a little bit, and this is what today's exercise is can I do it on both sides? It seems I can without a lot of effort. And Moni, I'll be on probably daily for the next few weeks. I usually do one in the morning, and I do what I call the Twin Flame Daily Taunt. It's my joke because I always get taunted when I pull my own cards. And they're always taunting me, so it turned into this name of the Daily Taunt, where I'll be doing messages for the collective. But I will be on off and on lives anytime you catch me on a live. So if you put it on TikTok or subscribe on YouTube, either one, you'll see a little pop up when I go live. It's usually impromptu. I just get I get some time available, and so I pop on. And so with that, please do subscribe or follow. I am going to pull a card now because Danielle, you've been anxiously waiting, and you've asked for what's going on with you and DD. So I'm just going to clear a little bit of energy up here. Okay, clear it out. And let's see which card I want to use. I think I'm going to use a new set, so bear with me as I get another set of message cards. And yeah, I've got a stack of Twin Flame cards. It's one of my more favorite brands, the Hidden Truths. They do amazing card decks. I own every one of them. No, I'm not getting paid to say that. These are one of my more favorite ones. There's a few that I really just love, but I have probably about 200 Twin Flame decks, so I'll switch them out a little bit. And so let's see what we get for you, Danielle with DD. Okay, right away we get two. So I don't want to let you go, and I don't know why this happened. So it seems like maybe you guys got into a little bit of a heated discussion or something, and it went in a direction that neither of you wanted. um, but it did, and so there's kind of a separation again. And I'm making that assumption only because at this point, anybody who wants a message is in separation or in real confusion. And so let's see what else we have. I think I have a couple more on this deck that wants to come out. What more do we have for Danielle and DD? Okay. Anything else on this deck? All right, got one more that popped out. So, will you ever make things right? Right. So that's. I have a feeling, like I say, each one of you is looking for the other to solve things, and I do love you. Right. So he's right there. He loves you. He knows what's going on. So let's see what else we have for you. Feel that there's probably some on this deck as well. Yeah, it's always tough when they can't talk, and the reason they can't talk is usually there's a third party. And when I say a third party, it doesn't always mean a person. It's things going on, busy at work, family issues. A lot of it's real family issues, and or just a pain that they're not willing to be vulnerable about yet. So let's see what else we have. Oh wow, two popped right out. Says, I'm afraid you'll see the real me and not like it. And that's, like I say, it seems like it's not third-party player energy so much as there's something he's afraid of being honest with. And have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope I still have a chance with you. So it's not like he's energetically not letting go. I'm going to pull a couple more question decks on this. And hello, Gio. I will pull you some cards if you would like as well after I'm done here. Hopefully it's beautiful out in Madrid. Okay, so let's see. Danielle, let's see if we can get some more on this for DD. Anything else we have as a message for DD? And then I'm going to do a check-in on you, Danielle, as well as a relationship spread. All right, so this is what I'm getting. I wish you were here with me. So he's telepathic bond. He's in his head a lot. He's really stressing about it. And at the same time, will you give me a second chance? Now, does that resonate with what you had? And I'll show you the cards at the end again, Danielle. I think the cards where you missed were, have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope I still have a chance. I'm afraid you'll see the real me and don't like it. He does love you. Will you ever, right? And so, seems like I said, this guy's really just so much in his head right now, something that he is really got, shall we say, guarding his heart with. Something happened, whatever it is. And so let's see what guidance I have for where you are right now in this space, Danielle. Okay. Where is Danielle in this? Okay. So the guidance I have on this one is, I don't want to miss you. I prefer to think of us as one, even if you weren't present in my physical world right now. Does that resonate? And then let's get some relationship energy. What's the current energy for this relationship? And right away something popped out. This could be the one. Let's talk about this a little bit more. Let's see what else we get. What other advice can you give her? Here's the spirits and guides. All right, so seems like this was probably a past life relationship. There's a huge amount of attraction, and if if you guys can work through whatever it is that needs to be worked through and you have enough patience, there's a really, really nice outcome. Those are beautiful cards. I know it's stressful at this point, but like I say, hopefully that will resonate with you. I believe if you've been here, you stayed for the healing, I think that's going to help. You might find energetically over the next week or so, some things may change a little bit. I can't promise it'll be transformational, but I have a feeling that it might kind of just jar a few things loose, release a few of the dense energies that are keeping you guys away. So if it's black magic, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a lot on twin flames and black magic and releasing that. Part of the releasing of the black magic really happens on your side as well. If you guys are twins, you have to get rid of that energetic density, because that's really all it is. It's a program and it's running on his head, and the only thing you can do is work on the programs that you have. So Gio Lignola, I hope I got that right. Would you like a card? If you would, please put it in the chat, card or activation. And Danielle, let me know if any of that I said resonates with you. Please do, like I say, follow here. I have a lot of my activations on here as well, but I have a limit of 10 minutes. Otherwise, I have to split them up, and I generally don't like to do that. So I'll put more activations on my YouTube channel. It's Silver Fox Spiritual. And I have a lot, like I say, do the playlist, the Twin Flame playlist that I have over there, the light language one. That's going to clear a lot of this density out. You can do 2-3 a day. Give it some time in between and then do some more, but just run through that playlist and drink a lot of water. And like I say, allow any emotion or anything else that comes up during those activations, because it will. You're gonna, stuff shifts, but it does take time, and it's never one and done. So you just got to keep on listening to that until you stop feeling things. So my YouTube is Silver Fox Spiritual. So if you go to youtube.com @Silver Fox Spiritual, if you look on, if you can zoom in on the tab right here on the live, it'll have the link right there in it. I'll probably put it in the description of the replay. So if there's things that you want to really go back over again, the replay will be posted. Most likely it's going to go on my YouTube channel, because TikTok is going to make me split this into like 4 or 5 videos, which I don't want to do, because it's 48 minutes already. So waiting to hear whether Gio Lignola 2222 would like a card. If not, if there's anybody else that has joined, if you would like a card, please put it into the chat window, the comments, and we will go from there. So I'll stay on for probably about another 10 minutes, give or take, so I can pull some more cards, or I'll pull a collective. Yes, that is correct, Danielle. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, is there anybody else that would like a card pull, or should I just pull a collective card pull for the entire, I could do like a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. So I'm not sure if you guys use or resonate with the waves, but my understanding with the waves is you are part of a whole bunch of them. And what they are, they're energetic levels. They're not like, hey, I'm in wave 1 because I'm at this age or whatever. It's not that. It's where you are with your energetic match with your twin. So if you just started this whole journey, you're in wave 3, right? You're going through either a honeymoon period or you're off and on a lot. Wave 2, you've probably been through at least 1 or 2 separations. You've gone through the off and on, and now you're in a really big separation. And it's the same with wave 1. The wave 1 also, is in that generally big separation where they're in the union. They're in the closest stage to union because they've done as much healing as they could possibly do. And so now they're getting into the union timelines, but most of us are in that separation phase. However, there's one or two that have really done well with the work and have gotten into union, and God bless them. So with that, let's do a collective card pull. I'm gonna do my shadows deck for the collective because a lot of us are in shadows, and you know what does shadow mean? I mean, we're all in shadows. We all have been in this earth for billions of years through multiple timelines and multiple incarnations, and we've all done some terrible things. And you know that's just something that you have to accept. That you know you came here as a light being that was only knows love, and you came to experience what you didn't know, which is the darker side. And most of us chose to do dark because we didn't understand what that meant, and kind of kept us stuck here. And we've gone through cycles after cycles of this trying to heal it. So you know there's a lot of darkness in us, and so let's look at what the shadows are saying for the collective. What do we need to heal to get us back into that place where we're into that union timeline, right? So collective, let's go for wave. We'll start with wave one. Wave one collective, DM to DF. What messages do we have? What needs to be cleared? All right. Way too many. I won't take that many. Actually, 4. I'll take it. All right. So you did not break me, right? So they're feeling the pain, but they're still there. They're still worrying on it. I focused on you instead of the pain, right? So what they're doing is they're hiding away from their pain, and they were focusing on you. I didn't know how to let you go, but they did finally because they got the strength. And why did they let you go? Because in their current present incarnation, where they are right now in their healing path, the two of you would never be good for each other, and they need to release all the trauma to get to that place. All right? And just as I said, I need to focus on my healing, right? And whatever that separation was, he scared himself that day, or herself, right? Because divine masculine is an energy. It's not a gender. Because whatever occurred in that last separation scared them enough to actually go into themselves and start the healing process. Let's see what other messages we have around that. Okay, wave one. And believe me, it takes a lot for masculine energy, because it's the lower chakras, to really push them into that healing. It's a harder path, believe it or not. Okay. What messages? Okay. 2 messages right away. I'm afraid of losing you, right? So they're really into their fields there. This is really what's pushing them to heal. And they know they've been keeping you waiting. Please don't move on, right? They're deathly afraid of that. So let's see what other messages that we have from the Wave 1 Collective. Okay, right away. Yeah. Any other messages? Okay. I think we got one more message to come, and we do. Okay. So let's see what we got here. I'm afraid of getting addicted to you and lost in you, right? So they're really in their feelings. They knew it was too energetically tough for them, and they were afraid. They're trying to find out what this connection really means, right? So they're aware of it. They just don't understand it, how it can be so intense. And, I think we've seen this in a lot of them. I'm hiding the way I truly feel, right? They're hiding it because they don't understand it yet, and they need to understand it. And the last is, I learned so much from you, even if you don't know that thank you, right? So they're acknowledging, their higher self is acknowledging, hey, thank you for that separation, that push to help them to come into a place of healing. So we'll get a couple more messages here. And okay, you've made me a better person. Again, same confirmation that we've gotten here. Listen to your intuition, need to trust yourself, right? And that's a message for Divine Feminine. Hey, you know what's really going on. Don't be afraid. And then bathe in my love to recharge your light. Meet me in our dreams. So many of you are dreaming of them. Things to be careful about in dreams is astral sex is a no-no. And the reason being is that a lot of times astral sex is a AI, which is trying to move you off your twin flame time frame, and that's something that you don't want to do. Your true twin should never engage in that. And take these messages that I give you as if they resonate with you, take them. If they don't, that's not your story, and that's okay because you have your own truth. Everybody has their own truth. And I'm going to get one more for the Wave One Collective. I feel we have one more, and then I'm going to pull a relationship energy. It's too many. Wave One Collective. Okay. I can't stop thinking about you, right? So that Wave One, they're really, really in their head. Let's hope these energies that are coming through right now are going to help push them into a realization. But again, they have to do what they have to do in their own time. There's nothing we can do to push it. It has to happen in divine timing, and that's the most excruciating thing for us divine feminines because we don't want the patience, and that's really a distorted masculine in us that doesn't want the patience, right? Because we're not fully flowing. So let's go to relationship energy, Wave One, divine masculine and divine feminine. What is that energy for the collective? There we go. All right. So let's see. I think there's one more that wants to come out. And collective energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. Oh, there we go. And one fell on the floor. Actually, two fell on the floor. So we'll get to that in a second. So we're getting a lot of positive energy. This could be the one. Engagement. Honeymoon. Attraction. Flirt. So there's stuff that are really, energies are really good for you. But they're also saying free yourself from that addiction. And very soon, right? So whatever is going to happen is going to happen very soon. What does very soon mean? Not as soon as we want it to be, but it means that there will be some movement, whether that be a week, a month, 2 months, a day, an hour, who knows. But energetically, you will start to feel it. You'll start to see it. Synchronicities will start to come in, but don't put any expectations on it. So with that, I've been on about an hour. Sally, would you like a card pull? Absolutely, I would give you a card pull. Just give me your significant other's initials or name, doesn't matter which, and I'm happy to pull a card for you. For everybody else, that was the Wave One, which is the ones that are closest to union. And let's see what we have for Sally. And so I'm going to give you, Sally, a few seconds here for the delay to allow for what card do you want, or what should I say, what your DM's name is. And if you've gone, I'll just pull it anyway, and I will, you'll be able to watch it on the replay on the YouTube channel. Generally, I prefer the person who wants it to Danielle to get a card to be on, because then I can read the energies without knowing either one of the two to pull the energies. It's really hard to do that. So if you want to get her on, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. And let me pull Sally's. So Sally, hopefully you're still here. If you are not, I'm just going to pull it. You can watch it in the replay. Okay, for Sally, let's pull what is the message from her and her significant other. I'm going to have to clear some energy here. Okay, and Sally, you just want a general card pull. I'm doing relationships, so let me give you a general reading for what's going on within your space, for your energetic space for relationships. So, Sally, let's see what is going on in her love energy. Okay. Bear with me while I acknowledge TikTok, because it's making me drag something to keep this live going. Okay. All right. So TikTok got a little bit annoyed because I had a little bit of blank space. So we're okay. And what else do we have for Sally? Anything? All right. There we go. Okay. So this is what I've got for you. Okay. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not at this point, but when you are, it's giving you some information. Keep an open mind, because your soulmate may be different. So something about that's not going to be your norm. Right? It's going to teach you, and it's going to require you to have some forgiveness and trust. Right? So the whole thing here is about you forgiving, learning, and trusting. If that resonates, let me know. And OW, yes, I can pull you a card. So Orson, do you have a significant other, or are you just looking for a general relationship? And Sally, I hope that resonated with you. I just grab a glass of water here, clear out my energy. And Orson, I'm just waiting to see what your response is here as to what you're actually looking for. A little bit of the delay on TikTok and YouTube, so if you could just pop into the chat what type of a card you would like, whether it's a message or just a general relationship, and I'd be happy to do that, or if you want a activation from light language. Okay, general. So let's see where you are in romance. What's going on in your romantic energy? Is there love coming in for Orson? Okay, one came out right away. So there's a lot of energy going around you, Orson. And I think I'm going to end this after this. We're going to end with a attracting love activation, if anybody wants to stay for that, because I think we all need to have that. So, Orson, let's see what we got here. All right, so I got a finances and careers as a pressure. This is probably what's holding things back from you. Once you settle that finance and career portion, I think what you're going to have here is heal some family issues and then a past life relationship is coming in, right? So it's somebody, it's a soulmate or twin. We don't know yet because it's just past life. It means you know this person energetically, okay? And you're going to start to get to know them. So it's going to be coming. And we also have a wedding potential with this one, so it could be a really good one. And Orson, if you bear with me for a second, I'm going to bring some timing cards in. I generally don't like to put timing in, but let me see if we can get an idea. And like I say, take it with a grain of salt at best, because timing is very fluid. It's all about decisions and choices we make. And Danielle, the name of the playlist is just on the Twin Flame playlist. You'll see one, or you can just search through the videos on Black Magic Between Twins. All right, so Orson, what's the time? Angels, are we going to get a time frame for Orson on when this potentially can come in for him? Ooh. So they're being a little bit snarky today, Orson. They're saying meditation is going to bring you that answer on that. Ask your angels and then release it, right? So the idea is release that idea that you're single and you want the love in there. Ask your angels to help you with that. And perhaps in meditation, I don't know if you work with your angels or your guides, they can give you some guidance around what it is that you need to do to attract that in. So hopefully that helps. And let's see if we can bring in a quick activation before I close out on this live for attracting love. And that could be romantic love, that could be family love, or it could just be the energy of love. It doesn't really matter which of those that you desire. We can bring we're going to set that intention. So we need to, fit into our heart space. And how do you get into your heart space? You can put your attention to your heart, your awareness to your heart. You can place your hands over your chest in your heart space. And we set the intention that what we're looking to do is we're looking to be magnetic on love and attract it. We don't want to be in lack of it. What we want is we want to say, hey, I have a lot of love in my heart and I would like to bring more of it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out any density in the heart space, and we're going to start to create and invite love and fill that heart space and all the holes in the heart space. And then we're going to fill it up with some love from Divine Source. All right, so set that intention to receive, to attract, and then to spread out love. And as you do that, you also set the intention for the type of love that you would like to experience. And we set that for our highest good. And let's get ready. All right. So hopefully you guys felt that. If you're wondering, I speak a lot of different dialects of light language. I think somewhere around 30 to 40 of them, give or take. They pop in and pop out, whatever's required for that moment in time. So hopefully you guys felt something good with that, something in your heart space. And with that, if you want to watch the replay, you want to dial back to something that was said or shown, it will be on my YouTube channel. If you go under the tabs, so you go to the channel itself, and it'll have like a tab for videos. This is going to be under the live tab. I won't have it on my YouTube live. And by the way, we've been live for 1 hour and 11 minutes. And with that, I am going to close out, and I thank everybody for joining. Cheers. Have a great day, everybody.